Right, YouTube, it's Big Mike without further ado retro. Still ill, nothing's changed. We're getting a little bit better, I think. We're on the tail end of it. So, without further ado, another pickups video. Cheers. Right, the first pickup, you may have seen this one before again. But it is F1 exhaust heat. I thought this one looked slightly better condition than the one I had, but I don't know if it's got damaged in the post. It's had a nasty knock there. It's a bit bashed in there. I think we'll flatten that out, try and iron it. We'll decide which is the best. And then we'll keep the best one and sell on the other one. I've got a feeling this one's going to be back up for sale. So it's really annoying because other than that, the box is quite structurally cool. It just looks like it's taken a hell of a knock. I don't know if it's happened to post or if it's like that before, but might be able to get something out of it. I reckon we can flatten out quite a lot better than what it is. So that's F1 exhaust heat on Super Nintendo, box fully complete. Between £7 and £10 if I'm right in thinking. So that's that one. Next we have another one, which is also seen better days. Unfortunately, it's smashed there. The piece was in the mail, so I'm a little bit annoyed about that. I mean, this wasn't a lot. It was about £6 or £7. Just a bit of filler really for the Mega CD. I don't know if this is a particularly great game, but you know, it's another Mega CD game for £6 or £7. You know, Tom Cattley. I do have replacement cases, so this will be going for a replacement case. So that's that one. Right, starting getting a bit of better calibre now, which is the Sega Smash Pack. I've been after this for a long time, but after watching, got a feeling it might be Lawn Boy 1975, another fellow Bristolian, had some videos on Golden Axe, and I thought, you know me and love of Golden Axe. I love Golden Axe, and the other games aren't really worth a look in, really. Not really into those games, but looks extremely close to the Mega Drive version. If not a little cut down, but certainly worth a look. So we'll be having a go on that, and I'll give you an update on how good that is. So that's Sega Smash Pack on the GBA. Next one is another one I've been trying to get for a while. Is Rambo 3. Crap film. The worst of the Rambo trilogy in my opinion. Absolutely ridiculous. First two are superb. First Blood Part 1 and Part 2 are fantastic. But as a game, I always remember this being very good. So, Rambo 3 looks pretty cool. If I remember, it's like Commando. And there's like levels like there where you can sort of shoot things with your bow and arrow. So, that's Rambo 3. Okay, on to the next one. Right, the next one, I've been after, well, third time lucky hopefully, which is Guardian Heroes. I've totally gone about this the wrong way of doing this really. But I've bought another box for this, so I've got one game and 3 boxes. This one does have a problem. The front looks nicer than mine. There's a slight tear there, which has been sorted with adhesive tape. It's not necessarily the greatest way. The back is a bit bubbly, but I think the front is better. I think overall, this case is probably the best of the 3. I may do a video showing you all 3 and asking what you sort of think. So, that's the spine. But unfortunately, I show you, this case has come away. So, what I intend to do is try and file down this glue. I've got some super glue in the post. Now, as you can see on the front when that comes off, there's torn there. I might try and just super glue that down, file this and glue this back on. So other than that, I think this will be the best of cases. But I've got this game now. I've got 3 cases and I believe only 1 game. I might have it twice, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure I've got it once and I've got 3 cases. So if I have it twice and I've got 3 cases, then obviously I'll keep the 2 best cases, sell 1 game, sell 1 case, and keep the best of the 3 worlds really. So Guardian Heroes, yeah, I might have gone the long and the most expensive way around getting this in sort of a feasible condition. I paid £20 for this case, which was delivered. They wanted $22.50 plus delivery, but it's from the same people who bought the Sega Smash Pack. So they said, as I was having a Sega Smash Pack and this, that they would come down to 20 and include the delivery. So £20 for a sort of half tidy case. They did point out the issues with the case, but this one isn't. Although the glue has come away, it hasn't got the rippling of the other case. Now, if I could get the rippling out my other case, it would be a better condition case than this. But do you start pulling cases apart and trying to fix things, or you know, what do you do? So I thought I'd buy another case and take a gamble. I think this gamble will pull off if I can sand that glue back, super glue the case onto the front, possibly put a bit of glue under that bit that's taped down, cut the tape, and I think it'll look a lot better. So Guardian Heroes, been an absolute nightmare for me to try and get. I tried to get it cheap. It's ended up costing me a fortune. I've been better off buying a mint condition one somewhere. But it's supposed to be one of the greatest Mega Drive games out there. Beat 'em up Golden Axe style with a bit of a RPG element. So, you know, I had to get it. So that's Guardian Heroes, the third box. I'll show you the 3 boxes in a future video. So, right, the next one. I'm not sure how you pronounce this. Targan, is it? Targan, I would imagine. On the Amiga. This was a cheap one, it's about £6 or £7. But I've got memories of playing this. Might be memories of playing it on the Spectrum. But I've got memories of playing it. So I thought I'd get it and give it a look. So that's that one. Another cheap game to add to the Amiga library. The next one is Powermonger. Yeah, never really played Powermonger. I believe it's the game that they've done after not Tetris, after Populous. You know, sort of one of the sort of God Sims or War Sims. Yeah, the sort of beginnings of all that sort of gameplay style. So, but I think it's a $7.99, nice condition. Go get that sticker off. But yeah, worth having a look. Now, next one. I can keep saying I'm not into football games, but FIFA International Soccer, featuring the Predator football bootlet. But it's a piece of video game history, isn't it? And I didn't have a FIFA on the Amiga, so well, I haven't got any football games on the Amiga. But there is actually one game that I used to enjoy playing on the Amiga, and I'm sure this will be burning Tootie's ears when I say this, but they used to have a version of football, Manchester United FC. Not that I support Manchester United or anything like that, but the game played particularly well. So I know there is a Liverpool game. I don't know what that plays like. Might even be the same engine. Like I say, I'm not a football supporter. I know Tootie supports Liverpool. So hearing the words Man U might be a bit you know, foul to his ears, but it was a very good football game for someone who's not into football games. So but I might get the Liverpool one to have a look as well, just to see if there's any difference or if it's the same engine. But next one is Frontier 2. Never really, which is it's a Frontier 2. Sorry, it's Elite 2 Frontier. This was a massive thing back in the day. I never really got into Elite. A lot of people loved it. I used to like Captain Blood on the Spectrum, nonetheless. But yeah, this was I suppose what that new game that sort of flopped a bit on the PS4 was supposed to be like, you know, flying to different worlds, trading, you know, and doing different things, flying, trading, selling. And, you know, but I've got an accelerated Amiga. I think I've got a 25 megahertz accelerator, if I'm right, don't quote me. But so this might actually benefit from that, and it might make it a lot more playable. It was sort of playable back in the day, but when you got an accelerator on one of these Amigas, it does improve things quite a bit. Not that I've really put mine to any use or anything, but yeah, Frontier 2. So That's these ones. Right, let's have a look at the next ones. Right, now we're into sort of the bigger hitters, which is Lemmings 2, The Tribes on Amiga. What a follow-up to a fantastic game. Pretty fantastic follow-up as well. Basically, I've got this, but the one I've got is got some really bad tearing on the case, so I've been looking to get a better condition one. So yeah, this one looks in great condition, which is a bit of a contrast to the next game that's coming up, if the person that I bought this off is listening, which I very much doubt. I bought these off the same person as the next game. So that's Lemmings 2, The Tribes, in fantastic condition. Now, the real one that cost the money was the World, or all new World of Lemmings. Now, this game, I'm not sure if it's supposed to have an inner box. It doesn't. It's quite crushed. Obviously, another job for the iron. Bit of some fading there. Nice sort of new, well, I say new, it's probably about 20, 30 years old now. DMA design label there, who eventually became Rockstar. The all-new World of Lemmings for the Amiga A1200. Now, this one ended up costing me quite a bit of money. I think this was just shy of £30 to get this one. But when I looked on this was the only one on the whole of eBay on the Amiga 1200. I got a feeling it's maybe a 1200 exclusive, and it's possibly the last Lemmings game that they did on the Amiga. If I'm wrong, please correct me. I don't know if Mr. Bads has got this. I would assume that he does, but I can't remember seeing it in his video. So when you look on eBay, there's plenty of these on the PC, but not. Well, there was only this one on the Amiga 1200, so which is a bit annoying because you got a PC one for about $9.99. But like I say, I'm trying to keep it all original Amiga stuff. So yeah, this is World of Lemmings. Like I say, it has some quite bad damage in, but hopefully an iron may sort it out. My pile of video game ironing is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm going to have to buy that iron soon and put it to good work. So, but yeah, new World of Lemmings. Yeah, the only complaints I'd have with this, I doubt the guy is listening. You know, I probably won't give him a bad thing on eBay because I'm too nice a person. But all he wrapped these two games in was brown wrapping paper. Bearing in mind, this one cost me £30. I think the other one cost me about £7 or £8. So he's probably had like £8 or £9 in delivery. And he's just put brown paper around it, which probably cost him about £3 or £4 to get delivered with brown paper. So he's pocketed a £5 in delivery. You know, surely you could have put it in a box for me, paid that little bit extra in delivery, even broke the box down and flat packed it maybe. You know, doesn't take a genius. But nevertheless, I've got it now. I'm sure after an iron, the game will be in a much better condition. And that's World of Lemmings. Right, another one, which is the next one, which is another one I've never had, which is Deluxe Paint 4. I can't stress to you how much this box weighs. I assume it's got a massive manual. Always loved Deluxe Paint 3. So I've never had this Deluxe Paint. Looks really cool. Weighs a lot. Almost weighs as much as the Xbox One X Scorpio Edition. It's a really heavy box, this. So I'd imagine there's a lot of stuff in the manuals to go through and look at. And you never know, I might make an intro for my channel. And I've got sort of all sorts of ideas. I was thinking of doing one on the old RSI Demo Maker. If anyone remembers that, I used to think that was a great program. But yeah, Deluxe Paint 4 looks really cool, and Deluxe Paints are always pretty cool. So yeah, to have a play about with this would be very interesting. So, and that's that one. And right, I'm a bit dubious about putting that against that World of Lemmings. Crush it anymore. Right, the next one, and last but by no means least on the Amiga, we have good old Super Frog. Mr. Bads himself's logo. Super Frog, what a fantastic game. Certainly holds its price. I do have it on the CD32. Unfortunately, it's not big box. It's just in the case, and it doesn't have a front. But yeah, this is what can you say about Super Frog? Sponsored by Lucozade. Hence you go around collecting Lucozade to get the energy. Classic Amiga platformer. Really cool game. I believe on the CD32 it's got lots more levels. And also has a video intro. But yeah, the game is much the same. But Super Frog, what a cool game, cool character, and really cool. Really pleased to have this in my collection. Suiting, because the first ever Amiga game I ever bought was Team 17's first ever game, Full Contact. And that seems to fetch a pretty price nowadays as well. I managed to get it quite reasonable, but I've seen it going for over £30. So, right, we'll move these and get on with the next one. Cheers. Right, and now we're into the final section. So, this is a book I've seen, that I've been wanting since I was aware of its release. And that is Now We're Playing with Superpower. I saw this on Nintendo Arcade Alex's channel. He had the American version of this, so I sort of looked on eBay and managed to find the PAL version. It's PAL version as much as the cover, so it's the obviously you got Super Nintendo PAL, but it's a cover, and then when you slide this up, it is the American cartridge, which you thought they might have been able to do something with that. It's pretty cool though. It's, you know, that isn't just printed on, that is embossed. That's a Nintendo label printed, and everything is embossed. It's pretty cool. Even the screw holes are the little stickers that are stuck on, but they look pretty cool, don't they? It looks pretty funky. I think that's quite cool. They've gone to quite a lot of effort with that. And haven't even opened this yet to have a look, really. So inside you've got the American system, schematics, but yeah, sort of everything, all about the Super Nintendo. Really cool, really a lot of time, a lot of effort has gone into this. I know Tootie was looking for this. He was saying that he found it for just under £20 or £20 or something, reduced to £20. I managed to buy this off of some people I always buy on eBay, the books and sort of things. Laura Loves Lauren or something like that. They're a great site. They do seem to do all of the magazines and books and everything. I managed to get this off of them for just under £17. It had a game sticker on it at the front saying 19.99 from Game. The packaging was slightly opened on the front. It was still sealed. So, you know, this is the first time this has ever been sort of opened and shown. Don't want to sort of go into it too much because I want to look. But yeah, this looks like it covers absolutely everything Super Nintendo, from the designs, the redesigns, the inspiration and everything like that. It really does look pretty cool. But that's a book that I've been after, and basically managed to get it for just shy of £17 delivered, which is a good price. You want to have a look on eBay. I think it's Laura Loves Lauren or Lauren Loves Laura or something. They're very, very good. As soon as you buy it off them, within a day or two, it's at your door. It's fantastic. It's really sort of unbelievable how fast these they really do get their stuff out to you, and they're really cool. I'm after that Ultimate Retro magazine, but blimmin' hell, that really does go for some money. I'm trying to get it at the moment, and it's costing... I've just missed out on one on just over £20, but some people are trying to get like 40 quid for it. If I could pick it up for about 20 quid, I think the retail price is only like £9.99 or £12.99 or something. So because it's an older, but it's got everything in it: the He-Man, the Transformers, Back to the Future, the films, just a real retro, a real, if you're into your retro stuff from the 70s, 80s, and 90s, it's going to be an absolute pleasure to read. So, but that's that magazine now, and now into the non-retro stuff, the new stuff, so to speak. Right, the first one is Forza 7 on the Xbox One. This is uprated for the Xbox One X. It's a bit annoying. Got all the older games, and but not a lot of the older games are putting the new machine to use. Like I say, unfortunately at the moment I don't have a 4K television, but you can do, a lot of these games are doing like a 1080, upscaled to 4K, and then downscaled to fit your screen. So I could be wrong with that, don't quote me again, but that was the sort of impression I was getting. So it's still a 1080 image, but it's a better image than what you would normally get on a standard Xbox, plus it runs at a higher frame rate. So I will be doing that until I can afford a nice new telly, if I can squeeze one in on January. I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford it, to be honest, but I've been holding out. I didn't pay full price for this. I managed to get this for 30 from Game. I wasn't initially going to buy this. The game I was after was the game that I'm showing you next. But yeah, that was on sale for 30. So, I'm trying not to pay full price for these games. It is Black Friday coming up. I'm trying not to buy anything because I blooming keep buying stuff. And but if these games are coming up at fantastic prices and good deals, you've got to jump on them really, because they didn't really get any cheaper than the deal prices. And the next game that the one I did go in to buy when I saw the price and the offer was Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus, by the look of it. So this is also enhanced for the Xbox One X. This was £30, and this game does look really cool, but it was £30 with the steel tin. I do like to get the steel tin of games if I can. If I can, without paying too much, because some of the games want ridiculous money for these steel tins, but £30 including the steel tin, you could pay over £30 a lot of places just for the standard game. So so that's the steel tin. I believe that this game is possibly one of the best looking new games. The hardest opening steel tins, I can tell you that. And inside there, sorry about the glare on the light. It's not no special light. It's just my living room light. That's just the inside. But I think the cover on that really looks cool. Nice steel tin. The game, obviously, Wolfenstein 2, New Colossus. Looks really awesome. I think it's one of the best looking new games. Looks really cool. Still haven't done the other two, mind. I've still got the first one and the second one, sort of extra levels that they done, or the expansion they did, but it was a separate game. And this is number 2, isn't it? So, but yeah, it's sort of got, I had the new Xbox One X Scorpion Edition, but with nothing really to sort of play on it. So obviously I've got Evil Within 2, which I've sort of started. Really cool game that, but seen these for a reasonable price, and I caved in and I bought it. So, and another game I've been after for a while wasn't available as far as I was aware, but managed to get it on PlayAsia.com, which is Wonder Boy: The Dragon's Trap, the PS4 adaptation, the reboots, but also this is really cool because you've got the new style graphics, and with the click of a button you can swap to the retro graphics as well. This game is so cool that you can even get your passwords from your Master System, put them in on this, and they will take you to where you got to on the Master System. Really has been, from what I'm understanding, a labour of love from the development team. They've obviously grown up playing this game, absolutely loving this game, and it's certainly looks pretty cool. Only problem with with the Play Asia. I love the, it's good because you can get a lot of limited edition stuff that you can't seem to get here anymore, and stuff like that. The only problem is you always seem to get stung with import tax and postage, so it starts off like, I think this one started off like £30. By the time you've done everything else, it's like £40 or £40 plus, which is 33% interest. Really, it's quite a sting, really. But yeah, on another note, managed to get one of my hands on the new Bithead 1000 t-shirts that he's done. I bought it in the double XL because that's the largest one he does. Might not be able to get into it until next year because I'm probably a little bit big for it, to be honest, at the moment. My size varies on depending on what clothing brand you buy. But with the American stuff, I'm hoping, usually in American stuff, their size is like one size bigger. So, but yeah, I managed to get me hold of one of the Bithead 1000 official t-shirts, not one of these Chinese knockoffs. That's just absolutely insane. And he made some t-shirts for his channel, and he sold out 40 t-shirts, and within hours the Chinese were knocking them off. It's incredible. But no, I've ordered it from his official site, and yeah, that was $20. But by the time you put postage and US tax as well, it's $40 or $42. We really do get stung in the UK. Everything now you seem to pay tax on, or it used to be, on the way I've always used to remember it. If it was under £50 or $50, you didn't pay import tax, but now it seems you pay import tax on everything. So it's a little bit of a killer, but no, I wanted to support Bithead 1000's channel. Love his channel. It's so funny, so brilliant. The comedy, his views, the channel really about the way he is and his love of gaming. I went right back to the beginning and watched from day one right through to the modern days. Over 5 years of videos. I think it's 6 years of videos now. Guy is superb. What a character. He's a really funny guy. Absolutely superb. Okay, YouTube. That's the pickups and a little bit of waffle. Sorry, nicking all these phrases and stay-ins. And on my last video as well, is another thing I just wanted to say. I tripped over my words a little bit when I was sort of asking about the Super Nintendo. Still no one's answered my question as well, about the yellow box and the red box with Mario. I meant to say, I doubt Retro Dave Nintendo or Nintendo Arcade Alex watch my channel, and I try to say two phrases at once. And what did I say? I think I said I don't doubt. So I tried to say I don't expect that they watch my channel, or I doubt that they watch my channel, and it came out as I don't doubt that they watch my channel. Like I was sort of really, I don't know, really sort of up myself. I don't know if anyone else noticed it, but when I watched it back, I thought, no, I don't expect they watch my channel. I doubt they watch my channel is what I meant to say. So, but yeah, those guys would know. But if anyone else knows, if anyone else knows in the comments, can tell me about the history between the yellow box release of the Super Mario World and the red box release. Like I say, I believe the red box was the official UK first release. The yellow box I can't remember coming out, so I would imagine it's a reprint or a second release reprint or another country release. It just really stuck in my head when it came out. That box doesn't match the cartridge. I remember thinking that when it came out, because it's the first game that ever did that. But the yellow box seems to fetch more money. Is that because less people have the yellow box? I don't know. So if anyone can, educate me and tell me, and lighten me and tell me, the story behind that box. Please do. So, like I say, I've been having some great banter with some of the lads on their channels and on the feedback on mine. A couple of the lads are doing Metropolis and Matt and Retro Red Steve, is it now, Steve? I'm not sure, but you keep changing your channel name. But they've been doing some really cool videos with retro adverts, you know, from back in the 70s, 80s and 90s. Been loving those videos and been having a bit of a banter with them lads. And I sort of said, you know, where's the Kiora advert? And apparently you can't play it in the UK because it's copyrighted, which seems a bit daft, really, doesn't it? You know, I'm sure Kiora could do with the advertising nowadays. They don't, you don't really see much about it. It is about in the shops, but not very much. I think it's not the same as what it used to be. Same as most things nowadays, isn't it? But yeah. So, and also had some nice new subscribers commenting that they like the channel, like what they see, and you know, and which is much appreciated. Anyone that sort of sits through and watches my videos is more than welcome. Like I say, I'm really glad of all the comments and the, you know, positive and negative. I haven't really had any negative, I don't think. But yeah, everyone sort of said, yeah, cool, we're enjoying what you're doing. You know, I've got some different ideas. Like I say, we're in a changeover period in the room, so we're trying to get some sort of state. I'm probably going to do a video of the room before I sort of reorganise everything, so everything's going to be a bit of a hashy mess, really. But someone said that they would like to see it before I change it around, so we might do that. Like I say, we're not changing it around for the permanent way it's going to be. We're going to replace all the cases and units and everything, but like I say, that takes quite a bit of money, and quite, you know, I'm sure my 4K telly will come before the units. And, you know, there's going to be other pickups, even though I'm trying not to pick up more stuff. But they keep seeing these stuff at good value and good prices. So, you know, I think I've got a little bit of a problem. What do you think? Leave a comment. But, yeah, no, I love gaming. It's not harming anyone bar myself and my bank balance, is it? Do you know what I mean? It's something I'm passionate about. It's something I really enjoy. I've always enjoyed since being a kid, you know, and why not? It's not hurting anyone. It's something I enjoy. A lot of people don't understand it, but that's why we all sort of get together and look at each other's wares and, you know, pickups and things, and discuss amongst each other, because we're all shooting from the same page, really. So, all right, YouTube, like I say, like, comment, and subscribe. Take it easy, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks very much. Cheers.